So in our last episode, I encourage that you dig into your family history and understand your significant emotional experience, what has been your journey so far. You need to listen to the last episode for you to understand what I'm saying today. I'll encourage you to go to that last episode. Now, having said that, what has been the result? I want you to put on your imagination. If you go to the hospital and you went to do a test or maybe an x-ray, there definitely has to be a result from that x-ray. So what has been the x-ray? What's been the result of your family background and that of your emotional experience? I want to let you know that there's nothing new under the sun. Every family has a destiny and you have a secure future at that. The whole idea of knowledge is for us to understand where we're coming from and interpret what has happened, understand where we are, then we use it to determine the future of where we're going to. So no matter what you have done, I want you to take it seriously. I advise us that we should always come with a notebook. So now that you've understood your family history, now that you have understood the family values, where you came from, a lion would always give birth to a lion. But then in the issue of x-ray, the advancement of technology, the increase in knowledge, we now have to take a decision to decide that your own family, your own nation that you're building will be much more better than when you are coming from, having x-rayed the results of your family background and your emotional experience. You need to determine. There are many myths, that people say. There are many ideologies that came from our parents. In as much as the history is what keeps us going, but we also have to x-ray the things that appear that have been a sabotage to our building a better future. It could mean different things to different families. You need to x-ray them and have a better understanding of where you're going. Now, some of the myths are, if a lion gives birth to a lion, women should not be heard. Men should only be the ones that bring income to the house, and the woman is a housewife. The man, the woman cannot have her own money in spite of the career that she's gone to. She has to be the housewife. She has to be the one cooking. The man does no house chores. But we all know that in this generation, you need a combination of both the wife and the husband to make a successful family. So there are many things that are changing, and we also have to have a paradigm shift in our thinking. You can't hold on to the ideologies of how we were raised 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago and use the same template even to build your own family. You would borrow from it the things that are positive, that are empowering. You will hold on to them, but then you have a responsibility to choose to build a family of the future. For example, the rules of parenting are changing. A lot of things that, we're in a generation where the children are exposed to a lot of technology. You cannot raise your children exactly the way you were raised. That does not mean you should throw away the values, but you have to be open to knowledge. You have to be able to hear the children. They have an opinion. It doesn't mean that you're going to stick to their opinion, but you can disagree to agree so that you will not lose your children. So my question again is this: you have x-rayed your family value. What lessons have you learned? What decisions have you made? Your emotional significant experience, like I told you yesterday, it's a raw material. It will be helpful to help you build a better future. It's just like building an organization, building a conglomerate. The organization has a vision and a mission, but they tend to change with time because we are in a changing world and things are evolving. So what decisions have you made from your x-raying your family? I would like to know. I've dropped my number in the link below. Kindly share with me. Sometimes we don't want to make those things public, but we can discuss it. But the beautiful thing I'd like to let you know is that you have a great and beautiful future ahead of you. Your family is a great nation and it is strong, and it is still possible to have a beautiful family. This is Coach Tom of the CTT Network, empowering singles and building solid foundations for the family. See you in the next episode. Have a lovely day.